Hey everybody, happy first day of February. Hope that your day is going well so far. Here are the day's announcements. As always, want to remind you to be a pro. We are positive, we are respectful, we take ownership for our learning and for our environment. Throughout the building, in common spaces, hallways, cafeteria, gym, etc., there are signs that are expectations for how you can be a pro throughout Middle School North. As you're walking past them, just take a minute and stop and look and see what am I expected to be doing while I'm in the hallway, while I'm in the office, while I'm in the cafeteria, etc. Those things will help you be successful here at Middle School North. I want to give a birthday shout out to Mr. Maddox and Miss Donnelly. Happy birthday to you both. Hope your days are tremendously wonderful. Black History Month students, I mentioned this yesterday on the announcements. We want to hear from you. Who are some important people in Black history that you want to celebrate? Send me an email. Send me an email with their name, why you think that we should celebrate them. It doesn't have to be somebody from 100 years ago. It can be someone who currently is making an impact on society. So a couple ways you can do this. If you want to just send me an email with the name and information, that's cool. I'm happy to include that on the announcements. If you want to come on the announcements and you want to share your person and why you think that they have made an impact on society, you can do that too. I would love to have students come and share on the announcements why they think somebody has had an impact. So I don't want this just to be coming from us. That's what we typically do is we share Black history information on the announcements. But students, I want to get you more involved. So send me an email with a person, why you think they've had an impact. I'd love to share them. And if you're interested, I'd love to get you on the announcements and sharing some more information about Black History Month. Our person for today, I've mentioned her already. She's someone that I taught about when I taught history at the high school level. Her name is Claudette Colvin, and she was the Rosa Parks before Rosa Parks, but nobody really knows about Claudette Colvin because she wasn't really as widely celebrated and pushed in the civil rights movement to be so public and so out there. She was 15 years old in 1955, and she refused to give up her seat and moved to the back of the bus. When the bus driver told her to move, she refused and was arrested. She said, "All I remember is that I was not going to walk off the bus voluntarily." And she later became the main witness in the federal lawsuit that ended segregation on public transportation in Alabama. So she was not made famous and pushed in the civil rights movement because she was not only 15 years old, but she was pregnant. And so they were afraid, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and other civil rights leaders at the time were afraid that, hey, if we make this 15-year-old girl who's pregnant kind of the face of the civil rights movement, she'll be easy to be dismissed. No offense to you teenagers, but sometimes teenagers don't always say the right things all the time. And so they were afraid that, if she had to speak to the press, that maybe she would say something that would not look so favorably on the civil rights movement. So instead, less than a year later, Rosa Parks did the same thing, and everyone knows Rosa Parks' name. But Claudette Colvin was the Rosa Parks before Rosa Parks. She is still alive today and has become a civil rights leader as well. All right, 8th graders interested in the Washington, D.C. trip. The registration and deposit date is quickly approaching. If you are interested, you must sign up ASAP. If your parents have questions, they can reach out to us. We would love to help answer them. This is one of my favorite things that we do here. It's such a great time. Last year, the kids just had a wonderful time. So I highly recommend it. If you're on the fence, talk to your parents about it. You don't have to have all the money up front. You can set up a payment plan through June and spread those things out because the cost is expensive, but we would love to have you. Yearbooks are on sale through February 27th. You can order them online or a form went home. Yearbook superlatives, fill those out on your Google Classroom. If you haven't done it yet, go ahead and do that. Penny Wars starts next week. Remember, pennies are positive points. For your grade level, silver coins and paper money are negative points from other teams. So we want to see I just think seventh grade's going to win. Sixth grade or eighth grade, maybe you can prove me wrong. But my money is on seventh grade. PBIS cart will be next week, Tuesday for sixth grade, Wednesday for seventh grade, Thursday for eighth grade. There's also the Cruiser Dash store open. This is, you do this virtually. This is on your PBIS. You can go on the website or the app and order things. Students can put in their orders starting today through Friday, and then your items will be delivered to you on Monday. And again, this is for your PBIS points. The Cruiser Dash store is open. Valentine's Day dance is 2 weeks from this Friday. We haven't started collecting money for that yet. I've had a couple kids ask about that. But we will. Remember, no office referrals through February 17th. All right. The North Star newspaper, if you have not checked that out, go ahead and do that. Wonderful job. Our student writers are fantastic. Our joke for today: how do you get a squirrel to like you? You just act like a nut. All right, if you need to see someone, a counselor or principal, please let us know. We would love to help you. I forgot to take this shout out down from yesterday, but I'll give another shout out to Miss McCauley's fourth period class for being wonderful a couple days ago. E plus R does equal O. Life happens, the things that are out of your control. All you control is how you respond to it. So make sure that you are pressing pause, thinking before your actions. Don't just react. Think and act. Make good choices. Hopefully it leads to positive outcomes. No one has told you yet today you're loved here at Middle School North. You do belong here. Hope you have a wonderful day. And as always, it is great to be a